Hello. Okay, everybody's getting the text. Hold on, I gotta log on, turn my volume down. Okay, hopefully we have some people logging on. Oh, I see some people. Nancy Stamps is live. Here we are. Hi, Stacy. Where's my chat? Okay, here we go. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Freedom Deep. You're new. Hi, Tanya. Oh, no. Hi, Linnea. Linnea, I got your card. Thank you so much. I showed it in my unboxing video. Hi, Catherine. It's kind of late. Oh, my God. It's really late. It's like 11 o'clock. Oh, my gosh. Leah, you need to go take a bath. Let me see here. What? Stacy. Lurking's okay. Participation's good. Oh, okay. Only 8 p.m. in Arizona. Can I come to Arizona? All right. So if you didn't catch, I did a real quick unboxing video. So I just wanted to stamp these out because honestly, guys, I didn't really watch any videos or see what this is about. So you guys might have to help me through this. I'm going to move the other stuff out of the way that I got. The pink puff powder is cool. I will probably use that later on. I'm going to move the colored papers out. We're just going to use some Neenah Solar White. I'm going to do a use your background stamps contest or something because I will admit I have like 8 billion background stamps, you guys, and I don't use them enough. Pull the little sticky dots off of here. Okay. Stacy, you never had Creative Vision Stamps foil before? Hi, Jackie from Australia. Are you kidding me, Stacy? Stacy, I thought you were like my VP of the FSC here. I know. I saw this set and I selfishly bought it because I'm a half a Asian and I like Asian stamps. So, anything that's Asian, I gotta have it. I don't know. I just gotta have it. So, got a nasty hangnail there. Hi, Tanya. So, yeah, I just had to have it. I just had to. I'm going to pull the little mini Misty out just because this is a layering stamp set. Look at this pretty background. I know some people cut these up and make them into cards. Look at this little like Japanese sand garden background. That's pretty cool. All right, so it says you get a 6x8 clear stamp set, which is a layering stamp set. So, of course, you know I love that. It came with coordinating frame cuts, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies. So not a lot of dies in this kit, which is fine. Okay, 5 ink cubes in, I don't know what the names are. They used to put the names on the front. They stopped doing that now, I guess, right? Weren't the names on here before? I don't know. Anyway, Green Hills, which might be this one. Field Greens, I don't know what the difference is. Dusty Blue, Rose Madder, and Cotton Candy. Okay, so those are the names of the colors. 6 5.5 by 8.5 sheets of cardstock, 2 of Peony, Kiwi, and Mist, and a 1/2 ounce of the pink puff embossing powder. So that's what you get with the kit. I know it is sold out. I am sorry for that. What I will say is if you've been following Hero Arts in this monthly kit, they've been doing it for, I think, 3 years now. Terry said, look on the bottom. Nope, Terry, no names on these. Just says My Monthly Hero Creativity in a Box. But I thought for sure they were putting the names on some of them, but I could be wrong. Oh, they did it on those reactive ones. Reactive sea glass, reactive blue water. So those were the ones. Anyways, what I'll try to remember to do is write the names on here once I figure out which is which. Hero Arts, when they do these kits, if they sell out really quickly, they will usually bring one kit back at the end of the year, like everybody can vote on it, and then it becomes part of their annual catalog. So 2 years ago, the one that they brought back was that beach one. Do you guys remember that? Love that one. So that's in the annual catalog now if you didn't get it. And then I think last year, the one they brought back was that the lake set where it's like jumping in the lake and the mountains and things like that. So you never know. This one could be the one they bring back this year. All right, so I have, for those of you, I have to remember to explain because some people are new. This is a mini Misty, which is a stamp positioning tool, and it has a piece of styrofoam that comes with it. You take the styrofoam out if you're using red rubber stamps, but I'm using clear stamps today, and for my clear stamps, I took a piece of this paper, which the paper pad comes with it. I don't honestly know where my original paper pad is because I never use it. And I put a piece of Ranger sticky grid in here, which is basically like double-sided masking tape. It's a light tack tape. Put that in there. I very rarely use my magnets. I honestly find that my magnets get in the way more than anything. I know that's a shame, but I don't use the magnets now that I use the sticky grid. This is a piece of Neenah Solar White, and I have this cut down to 4 by 5 1/4, and it's the 80-pound classic crest. And I think it was Penny emailed me yesterday and told me that Marco's Paper is having a 20% off sale, so you might want to go check them out. I'm not affiliated with them, but you could go see what you can get. I don't exactly know how this kit goes together, so I'm just going to start stamping, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, it's going to be a little bigger than my card, but that's okay. Now, sometimes when you get clear stamps or photopolymer stamps, the first time you use them, they don't ink very well because the stamps are very new. So what you have to do sometimes is ink them with some Versamark ink. And all this does is it fills in some of the areas on the stamp. It helps the stamp accept the ink. If you find that your ink is still not sticking to the stamp very well, you might want to use a little eraser on it and kind of scuff it up. I'm going to start with the lighter green. I don't know what the name of this is. Hello, Dee. I'm trying to read you guys' comments here. Hi, Suzette. Yeah, so Pennsylvania governor announced that, ooh, that is a juicy ink pad. Boy, that's going to be interesting. That all businesses that are non-essential to lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, like grocery stores, gas stations, hospitals, things like that, must close. So unfortunately, that's part of my job. I go in as a trainer to dealerships. So the sales part of the dealerships will be told to close, but the service part of dealerships will be allowed to be open. I will have a meeting with my boss. We've been practicing web meetings, which is kind of cool, and web training and things like that. We are going to try to figure out how we're going to work our way through this. So another reason why I am so thankful to be part of this new company. And I clean that off with a little Hero Arts cleaner. And yeah, I said to the kids, we need to go get some food because I'm out of gummies. I mean, I got no gummy bears. How am I going to craft without gummy bears? Leah goes, I thought you were on a diet. And I go, well, the diet is on hold if we're on quarantine and I don't have anything to do all day. I'm going to need some gummy bears. Okay, then we're going to do the top layer of the grass in the darker green. Now I'm trying to see if there is a way that this layers so it looks 3D-ish, if that's a word. It does look like there sort of is. I'm going to go with that right here. So there's an open space in the stamp here and in the stamp here. And in that open space is where the previous stamping has some white areas. So I'm going to assume when you are layering this, you want to look for those open spaces so that you don't stamp over your little white gardens. Again, there's not really instructions with this. I guess I could go watch some videos from some of the design team members, or I can just be Nancy and wing it. Because that's what I do. I'm going to go with this. That looks good to me. Yeah, bars, restaurants, gyms, they all, yep. And now they close, all the liquor stores are closed. So, all I know is the IRS did not send me my money yet, so I can't even spend it. I was going to go buy a new lawnmower. I was going to get my, oh, these are all juicy ink pads. I was going to go get my deck fixed. I can't do anything. I can make crafting videos, though, and hope that the...
You deck fixed a long time ago.
No, I didn't. Remember that guy ripped me off last year?
Oh, yeah.
I can make crafting videos, and I can hope that Amazon and the post office keeps sending me stuff. All right, so that was the darker green. Now, restaurants can be open as long as they are as like a drive-through restaurant. That looks pretty good. As long as they are keeping, you know, you guys or us safe as consumers. And I did have to go through 2 drive-throughs today. I went through for lunch and I went through for dinner for the kids. And the restaurants themselves were closed. You could only go through drive-through. They had rubber gloves on when handing the food out the window. So it, you know, looked pretty clean to me. Yeah, I heard Amazon is going to stop deliveries too. Now, I placed an order a few days ago and it said it was shipped, so we'll wait and see. Now, it looks like there's a little koi pond you can put in here. I'm not so sure. Or maybe the pond goes somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with the pond right now. We're just going to make this a grassy garden. I'm going to have to watch some Jennifer McGuire and who's the other one that does these Hero Arts videos? Sometimes Yana Smakula does, but I haven't seen one of hers in a while. Nicole Spohr, that's who it is. I love Nicole's videos. She has a soothing voice, Nicole. I was looking at a Husqvarna. Yeah, I need a new one too. Now I'm jealous. I'm going to put our little cherry blossom tree right there. They didn't give us any brown. Jeez, Hero Arts. There was space for one more cube. Just kidding. See, these are I knew I wasn't imagining things. Here's one from previous kit. See? Sandstone Cocoa. See, they put the names on there. I'm going to do this sandstone. Y'all thought I was crazy. That looks pretty good. My tree is hanging out of the grass there, but oh well. He'll be all right. Okay. Let's see here. I guess there's a light pink and a dark pink for our tree, right? Is that how this goes? Does it matter which way this goes? Nah, just stick it on there, Nance. Okay, that looks good. I don't know, looks funny. I guess you just use your imagination. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, we'll do that. Whoa, that's an investment. That is a big mower. I need a 19 or 20 horsepower mower. Okay, I'm doing this first layer in light pink. Another juicy ink pad. Well, these were definitely not old ink pads that were hanging out in the back of the warehouse. These are juicy and fresh. They should put scents in these. It'd be like scented inks. That would be fun. Like this should be watermelon scented. Or it should be cotton candy scented. Leah, they make kid scented ink pads.
What?
Yeah.
Get me them.
Get you them. You don't even use, look at how juicy that is. You don't even use the ink pads you have now. Too late now, Terry. But it's not like you couldn't stamp it again. Like you could make it a big tree, right? Ooh, this would make a really cool cloud stamp. You know what? That's what I'm going to use the other ones for. Like you could like, boop, boop, put some blue clouds up in there with this. Maybe we'll do that next layer. This is the Hero Arts My Monthly Hero Kit. It is currently sold out, but hopefully they'll bring it back if everybody votes on it. I know they told me before they had a waiting list, and you could put your name on the waiting list in case anybody canceled or returned or didn't want it. I don't know if anybody's ever gotten anything off of that waiting list. Oh, I love this color. Oh, we're going to call this Nancy Stamps Fuchsia. Oh, it matches the nails. What's this called? Rose Madder. Hey, pretty. In fact, while we're looking at it, I'm gonna write the names on here. Well, I hope Rose Madder is the dark pink. And the light pink is, I can't read. Cotton Candy. This is definitely Cotton Candy. Okay, and then the blue is Dusty Blue. I think I have one of these. And then somebody will have to tell me what the difference is between the two greens. Green Hills and Field Greens. One is a lighter green, one is a darker green. It is sold out. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tease anybody. I just know that sometimes people get their stuff a day or two later and they just want to see some ideas with it. And I wanted to go live tonight and needed a quick idea. And since this was on the desk, ta-da! I know you guys wanted to see Baby Joy or you wanted to see some foiling action. Well, I'm going to have to weed you guys off of that. Stacy's over there jonesing now that she got her new Creative Vision Stamps foils. She knows what I'm talking about now. Okay. And it comes with a little, like a little Japanese statue thing. I don't know what this is called. I'm not Japanese. And we're going to put that. I guess we could put that one.
I'll read it.
Oh, you'll read it? You don't know Japanese. I wonder what these little things are. Oh, those must be like stepping stones. These little ones. Like you can put a shadow on it. Oh, we can do little blooms. Let's do little blooms. I'm going to do a little block. we'll do like, I don't know, like this, like the little leaf, the little petals are blowing off of the tree. This is a cool stamp set for all year because you could just change up the colors and make this a fall stamp. You can make it a winter stamp. I like that. I like that when they're versatile like that. I could do all green and do regular spring stamp. I'm going to do my little statue up here. I feel like if I... Now see, I think if I put it up there, it looks really big, like a big statue. Maybe I should do the small one over there. Ah, that's great, Patty. They canceled our show, Patty. I'm so upset, you guys. Oh. All right, I'm doing the little statue. There's like a big one and a little one. And I think I'll do it in some gray colors. We have some Altenew grays. This one's called Evening Gray. I'm doing this for the first layer. There we go. The greens were called Green Hills and Field Greens. One is like a light limey green and one is a dark green. So I just need to know which is which. Okay, this is the top layer for our little statue. This is really the only one you have to line up. I'm sorry, I got to put my head in the way here because I can't see. My age is starting to catch up with me, you guys.
Put your glasses on.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to stamp it crooked. Maybe I do have to put my glasses on. You might be right, little one. Shh, quiet over there. All right, I'm going to go with that. I don't know if it's right or not. We'll try it. Okay, I need a darker gray. Green Hills is the lighter and Field Greens is the darker. Okay, so I'm going to write on here Green Hills. Okay, and then this one is Field Greens. Thank you, Jan. Oh, I do have an announcement. Those 2 hot foiling prizes that I gave away, neither one of the winners contacted me. I am going to attempt to contact them again. If they don't get back to me by next weekend, I will re-pull the names for those giveaways. Hello, Charlotte. That's a pretty name.
I'm looking for your channel and it won't go on my thing.
Yeah. Maybe because I'm... Ooh, this is really cool. Look, it's like 3D looking. I love layered stamps. Ooh, I like that. Maybe I will put the big one in. Oh, there's another little thing of...
I'm on here now.
I said yes, don't get your mower from Lowe's. I've heard that. I've heard that the mowers from Lowe's are kind of like the generic, I should say. Like it's not the real good ones, that they're like the cheaper brand. I don't know how to explain it. So I have heard that before. I'm trying to buy a used one off of like Facebook Marketplace because the mowers that I was looking at were originally like $1,500 to $1,800 for a brand new one. I don't have a big yard. I have a small yard. It's just me and the kids, but my property is on a hill and the hill is terrible. So if you try to push mow, especially if I try to push mow, I will have a heart attack, you guys. So I'm trying to find a used one, and I don't mind it being a couple years old. The guy that fixes my mowers, I had my old mower for like 10 years. It was a Craftsman, and it lasted for a very, very long time. So I'm not worried about buying a used one because I have people around that can fix it for me. So I'm trying to be a little frugal with buying the mower. All right, this may not work out to the way I want it. I'm actually going to go darker here. I'm going to use the Moon Rock for the base layer, and I think we'll do black for the second layer. Just couldn't leave it alone. No, had to go put that second statue in there. Oh, that looks cool. All right, and then we'll grab black for the top layer. Don't worry, Jan, I'll do some kind of a drawing for them. They're just a couple of Spellbinders dies and some hot glimmer foil press. Spellbinders Glimmer, say it correct, Nance. Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil. Yeah, I was told if I'm going to buy one, like get a John Deere, but get it with the Kohler engine, not with the Briggs & Stratton engine. And, oh, that looks cool. And if I'm going to, or buy the Husqvarna one because they are really good. So I guess they're like, you know, the Toyotas and Hondas of the mowing world. Like they last forever. So the good news is I have a 13-year-old, almost fully grown man-child upstairs who is perfectly capable of cutting the grass with the right motivation, which is usually I'm going to shut the internet off if you don't cut the grass. So in the meantime, while I'm doing my little shopping, he can certainly help his mom out. Thank you. All right, let's do... I love the fonts on here too. Look, thank you. I can always use something like that. Live life in full bloom. Stop and smell the blossoms. Thinking of you. Ooh, I'm going to do thinking of you because I am thinking of you guys. I'm thinking of Nana right now. She's quarantined. I feel bad. Ooh, I want to do clouds. Let's do, before we do thinking of you, let's, I'm going to take this off of here. Move this out of the way. And I don't understand where the little pond goes. I'm going to have to watch the videos and figure that out. But I wanted to take the tree. Stop putting the stamping block away, Nance. And I just want this edge. And we're going to use the dusty blue and we're going to make clouds out of it. I'm going to be very sporadic with my ink there. Yeah, stick your finger in it. Good job, Nance. And I'm just going to stamp off the edge here. I don't want it to look perfect. That actually might be too dark. I'm going to lighten this. We're going to stamp off. Oh, that's cool. I like that. All right, I'm not going to do any more because I don't want to add too many clouds, but that's cool. If you stamp it off, it's like the perfect light blue. Hello, Charlene Jackson. I had a best friend when I was a kid, and her name was Charlene, and we lost touch after 8th grade. We were in touch for a few years through high school. She moved to, we were best friends in Colorado. She moved to Mississippi. No, Mobile, Alabama. And then remember they had that awful hurricane go through there. And I never heard from her. I don't know where she's at. And I can't find her on Facebook. She has a very common name. So, you know, I would love to be able to reunite with her. Okay, so I think this looks good. Oh, we got to put our sentiment on. Oh, that's just right. I was going to cut it down, but now I'm not going to. And I want to send this one to Nana and let her know we're thinking of her. I'm going to do the sentiment in brown. We're going to do cocoa brown. Nana loves gardening. So I will send this out to Nana and let her know. Even though you're under quarantine, we're thinking of you. I mean, we're all under quarantine. And I'm going to stamp it down here because I don't want to mess up my beautiful tree scene. Wanda, I love your show. I love your show, Wanda. Hi, Arlene. Oh, am I blurry? I could be. Hold on. Let me refocus here. Focus camera. I'm using my iPad. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. And if you've ever gotten one of my cards, I pretty much make almost all of my cards the same way. I do a little stamp in the back here that says created by Nancy Stamps at YouTube. Normally, if I send you a card, I will try to leave it blank inside so that you can reuse the card. Most of the time, I put some kind of a mat around the outside, but I'll be honest, I don't want to cut into that pretty paper yet. So I'm not going to. I'm going to hoard it. And I'm going to put this on a regular A2. This is the 120-pound Neenah cardstock for my card base. 80-pound Neenah for my stamping panel. And that was pretty easy to put together and really easy to layer. And there you can see we have our little cherry blossom tree. Sentiment says thinking of you. And we have our little makeshift clouds. I really like this one because I stamped it off. This one's too inky, but Nana's going to love it no matter what. So there we go. Okay, let me read your comments. Hi, Diana. Tanya, that stamp came from my dear friend, the owner of Creative Vision Stamps, but unfortunately she is retiring, so she no longer makes the handmade stamps. Didn't I say I think I already have a dusty blue? Now I have 3 of them. I knew I already had that one. But there are other stamp companies. You can search in any of the stamping groups. If you guys are not members of any stamping groups and you're new to crafting and rubber stamping, I would recommend a couple of stamping groups. The first one is Stamp Camp. It's just like it sounds, Stamp Camp. That's a fairly newer one. These are on Facebook, by the way. And Stamp Camp is not sponsored by anybody. It's just a fun group of card makers and crafters. The other one is Stamping Enablers. And Stamping Enablers is sponsored by Cat Scrappiness. And I'm pretty sure I already have this green. That looks very similar. I'm going to have to swatch these greens out to see. Stamp Junkies. Stamp Junkies is huge. Simon Says Stamp, the owner, is huge into that one. Stamp Junkies. Of course, my favorite is Fans of Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. There's also Kitchen Sink Stamps fans. So quite a few Facebook clubs, groups out there of stampers of all kinds, you know, whether you have been doing this for ages and ages or whether you're new to stamping. Very supportive communities. You get to see a lot of new things because the design team members will post on there, and they usually link, you know, the companies or any kind of special codes that they're going to have for discounts and things like that. So check those out. If you have any questions, certainly you can always email me, reach out to me. My email is nancystamps15@gmail.com. I reply to every single email. Of course, there's Mod Squad Challenge group on Facebook. There's Tim Holtz Facebook. So there's a lot of Facebook groups where, you know, if you feel like, oh, I need some motivation, I need some ideas, like for this stamp set, I'm sure there's a Hero Arts group. You can go on there and check that out. And a lot of YouTube videos out there. You just got to search for them. And I'm not sponsored by Hero Arts, but I love their stuff. And I've been a Hero Arts lover from the beginning. I have so many of their kits. Some are hit, some are miss. This is definitely a hit. And if you missed out on it, like I said, I think they will do some kind of a, what do you call it? They normally do like a vote at the end of the year of what kits you would like to see come back, and you can vote for these kits to come back in. So hopefully that's one of the things they'll do with this kit. Now I got to figure out how to get all my little cubes in here. Okay, guys, you guys got anything else? Arlene, email me your address and I'll send you one, hon. NancyStamps15@gmail.com. I got a couple of extras laying around. You never know what you're going to get from me. All right, guys. I did not realize it's so late. I do have a conference call at 10, 2, and 4 o'clock tomorrow. So even though I will be at home, I will be working. Thank goodness for technology, not only to allow me to talk to you guys, but also to be able to work for a company that is so accommodating. So I'm very thankful for everything that I have in my life. Let's not take for granted anything that we have, but most importantly, I want you guys to stay safe. You know, spend time with your family, check on your loved ones from a safe distance, of course. I really worry about the children, teenagers, I should say, that are taking this time and kind of going out and hanging out with their friends and doing stuff that maybe they shouldn't be doing. So hopefully they're smarter than that and, you know, keeping themselves safe and keeping their families safe by not making those kinds of decisions. So I love this little box that these came in. I don't know what I would use it for. You know what I would use it for? Putting candies or something in. Gummies! Gummy bears! They want to know where my baby girl is. She's sitting over here playing on the computer. She needs to go to bed. Yes, Charlotte. Email me here, Charlotte. And if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, it's Nancy Stamps 15. My Instagram is also Nancy Stamps 15. A lot of times when I film a video, if it's not a live, I like the lives because you guys can interact with me. You can ask me questions. I can ask you questions. But if I film a pre-recorded video and post it, sometimes I don't finish my cards. I do the stamp panel and then I put them together later with like sequins and glitter and stuff like that. So if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, a lot of times you'll see what the finished card will look like. Okay, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you're not a subscriber, click the little bubble that's going to come up in the bottom right-hand corner here and click the bell. You want to click the wiggly notification bell so it will email you every time I go live. Keep an eye out because I do think I'm going to end up doing those foiling giveaways again because I did not hear from the 2 winners previously. Linnea got the huge stamping box and she sent me a beautiful card. So again, thank you, Linnea. But I will see you guys maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Keep on stamping or foiling. Bye-bye.